Let's just bring you some breaking news from Liverpool celebrating.
Has agreed a 3.5-year deal to become the next head coach. It's been in the offing across the weekend, but it has been confirmed now. That's the breaking news, agreeing to a 3.5-year deal to become the next head coach.
The return of the king, Jürgen Klopp is back at Anfield. The football world woke up in disbelief this morning as Sky Sports confirmed the stunning news: Jürgen Klopp has officially returned as Liverpool FC manager. The German mastermind, who transformed the Reds into a global powerhouse during his first spell, is back at Anfield to reignite the fire that once burned so fiercely on Merseyside. For Liverpool supporters, this isn't just another managerial appointment, it's a resurrection. A legend returns. Few managers in football's modern history have had the emotional and cultural impact that Jürgen Klopp had at Liverpool. When he first arrived in October 2015, the club was struggling for identity and success. Klopp didn't just rebuild a football team, he rebuilt belief. His heavy metal football, an intoxicating blend of pressing, intensity, and emotion, became a symbol of passion and purpose. Under his leadership, Liverpool conquered England, Europe, and the world. From that unforgettable night in Madrid when the Reds lifted their 6th Champions League trophy, to the long-awaited 2019-20 Premier League triumph that ended a 30-year drought, Klopp cemented his legacy among Liverpool's immortals. And now, after stepping away from the club just months ago, the prodigal son has returned. Why Klopp is back? The decision for Klopp to return reportedly followed weeks of intense behind-the-scenes discussions between Liverpool's ownership and the German tactician. The Reds have endured a difficult period under Arne Slot, with inconsistent performances and a lack of identity on the pitch. The spark that defined Klopp's era, the energy, the unity, the belief, had seemingly faded. Liverpool's hierarchy, led by CEO Billy Hogan, made a bold and emotional call: bring back the man who made Anfield electric again. Klopp's comeback isn't just about nostalgia, it's a calculated move to restore Liverpool's footballing DNA. Sources suggest Klopp was convinced after meetings outlining a refreshed vision for the club, including greater investment in transfers and the redevelopment of the club's youth integration strategy. His desire to return was reportedly driven by unfinished business, a sense that his story at Liverpool wasn't complete. Few stadiums in the world respond to emotion like Anfield. The sight of Klopp walking out to "You'll Never Walk Alone" once again promises to be one of football's great cinematic moments. Fans have already flooded social media with messages of joy, disbelief, and anticipation. For many supporters, Klopp is more than a manager, he's family. His connection with the Kop runs deeper than trophies, it's built on shared struggle, mutual respect, and raw emotion. When Klopp said goodbye earlier this year, there were tears across the city. Now, the tears have turned to cheers. Rebuilding the Reds. Klopp's return immediately raises big questions about Liverpool's future and particularly the squad. The team he left behind is talented but inconsistent, blending experienced figures like Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk with exciting youngsters such as Dominic Szoboszlai, Darwin Núñez, and Connor Bradley. Will Klopp attempt another rebuild? Sources close to the club suggest that several transfer targets are already being discussed. A world-class midfielder and a new defensive signing are reportedly top of the agenda. Klopp's tactical vision remains rooted in his signature gegenpressing, intense, organized chaos designed to overwhelm opponents and control the tempo. But beyond tactics, Klopp's greatest gift has always been psychological. He inspires loyalty, unity, and an unshakable sense of belief. Players run harder, fight longer, and dream bigger under him. That emotional connection might just be what Liverpool needs to climb back to the summit of English and European football. Challenges ahead. Of course, the fairytale return won't be without challenges. the Premier League has evolved rapidly. Manchester City remain dominant under Pep Guardiola, while Arsenal, Tottenham, and Newcastle continue to rise. Even Manchester United are rebuilding under their own ambitious project. Klopp's first reign was built on patience and steady progress, from battling for top four to winning everything. This time, the expectations are immediate. Liverpool fans will demand silverware and a title challenge as soon as possible. There's also the question of longevity. Klopp left originally citing exhaustion and a need to recharge. How long will this second stint last? Early reports suggest the deal runs until 2028, but much will depend on results and Klopp's energy levels. Still, knowing his competitive spirit, he'll be determined to go out on top on his own terms. Global reaction. The reaction from the football world has been overwhelming. Former players, pundits, and even rival fans have expressed excitement and respect for Klopp's return. Gary Neville called it the best news possible for football, while Jamie Carragher tweeted, "The king is home. Let's go again." Social media has exploded with highlights of Klopp's iconic moments: his fist pumps to the cup, his touchline sprints, and that unforgettable smile. Within hours, Klopp is back was trending worldwide. Even players have reportedly been electrified by the news. Sources inside Melwood training ground described the atmosphere as buzzing and like a fresh start. What this means for Liverpool's future. Make no mistake, Klopp's return is more than a managerial change, it's a statement of intent. Liverpool are no longer content with being competitive, they want to dominate again. His appointment re-establishes a clear identity, fearless football, emotional leadership, and a relentless hunger to win. The board's decision to bring him back signals renewed ambition. It also stabilizes the club at a time when uncertainty loomed large. Klopp's presence alone will attract top talent and inspire the next generation of academy stars dreaming of wearing the red shirt. The legacy continues. When Jürgen Klopp first arrived in 2015, he said he wanted to turn doubters into believers.
That made them world
a
beaters.
Decade later, he
Klopp's
has done
return
more
is
than
not
that.
just
He
about
has
football,
turned
it's
Liverpool
about
into a
rekindling
symbol
belief.
of faith, resilience,
His
and
presence
passion.
alone reignites hope among
His
fans,
story with the
players,
club was
and
never
staff
truly
who have
over,
long
it was
missed his
just waiting
infectious
for its
energy on the
next chapter.
sidelines. The
As
atmosphere
the
at
cameras
Anfield is
flash and
expected
the
to reach
anthem
fever
plays
pitch
once
as
more,
supporters prepare
all
to
eyes
welcome
will
back
be
the
on the
man who gave
touchline.
them unforgettable nights of
The
glory.
man in the black jacket and
Once
baseball
again,
cap
Jürgen
will
Klopp
smile,
stands tall.
wave
The
to
king
the
of the
cup,
Kop has
and
returned
raise
to
his
reclaim
fist
his
in that
throne.
familiar salute. Anfield will roar. Football will rejoice. And the Klopp era begins again. Red circle fire. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.